Taking a pause from working on the brakes. I'm waiting for another new brake bleeder to come in, but we've got some work to do on the frame up in the front. Let me get a light and I'll point it out. Right down here on the front cross member, let's see if we can I don't know if you can pick that out, but right where it's welded, there's kind of a little bit of a rusty looking crack right there. And I don't know if with the flex of the frame that could be cracking. It does go across the top a little bit. This side just beginning to show a little cracking, so what we got to do is grind that weld all out of there, form a nice V, and re-weld this seam with better penetration than it had before. In the meantime, the grill shell has to come off. I got to take the hood off, open up this area. Okay, got the hood, the radiator shell off. Now we got to mask off everything that could get damaged by grinding and welding. Now to grind down the old weld. Alright, I've got these joints all ground out. Put a V in there. Over on this side. Next step is re-welding these joints. One last bit of welding here. We'll have this done. Okay, I hope that takes care of it for a few more years. Now all I got to do is take the tape and the cardboard off, clean this all up, get some paint on these welds, and keep an eye on it the rest of the summer. Hopefully no more cracks. And I repainted everything. I've remounted the headlights, so now we just have to get the radiator shell back in place and put the hood on. In the meantime, I remembered I had a problem with the louvers on the hood. Every time I would stop on a hot day, stop at a light, and the fan would come on and it would blow hot air up through the louvers. Of course, this is a Model A, so my windshield is tilted out on a hot day for ventilation, and all the heat would come through the louvers right in the window and hit me in the face. So my solution to that is I've cut some material. It's black on one side, so when you look down through the louvers, it'll just look black. I'm going to glue this on, block off the louvers. You won't even be able to tell. I've thoroughly cleaned the metal, and I also have a wear problem right where the inside of the hood meets the cowl on the car. You can see it's wearing right along here. So a combination of what I'm doing here, this material should allow padding, and I'm going to put another strip right in here. Hopefully that will take care of this wear on the metal. I'm going to try this spray contact cement. Hopefully that will stick everything together. I decided I better mask off the area rather than get this contact cement spray all over the place, and it's probably going to remove paint. Got the radiator shell and the hood all back in place. Cleaned up the motor while I was at it. So that takes care of this project. We got to grease some front wheel bearings, pump a little grease in the joints on the front end, and we're going to do some cleanup underneath. Then we got a little interior work to do before spring. But before that, we're going to get back to bleeding these brakes. I got the new brake bleeder, so look for that in the next video. See ya.